here. I want to show you how to make artist trading coins. I am having so much fun making these little tiny pieces of mixed media on a 2.5-inch round circle that I just had to share all of my fun with you today. You need 3 layers of cardstock that you're going to glue together to make the thickness of your coin. I've just got a 70 weight cardstock that I have cut with my punch. I have punched out the 2.5-inch circles. You could also use the die cut in a 2.5-inch circle. You could cut these out by hand. Your choice. I had my husband do me a bunch of them so I could just start creating these because I am having the time of my life creating these pieces. I've made these with my mixed media downloadable pages that I have on my website, and no two are alike, even though I've used the same piece of paper. I've just punched them in different places. See the rectangle here, and the rectangle is just off of it on this side, and they're 2 completely different coins. Because when you're making your coins, no 2 should be the same. You're always making something different, and that is something I really enjoy. Now this one I've added some washi tape around the outside of it, and I've just got some hand-drawn flowers on it. It is also embossed, and I've put it through my embossing machine, and I don't know if you can see the actual texture that is on this one, and I've ran them through the embossing machine, and it has a nice texture on them. I really like that. I started to almost do all of them with that nice embossed texture on them, but I don't want them to all be the same, but I love the feeling of that. So first off, I take a blank piece of my punched cardstock, and on this one I've just wrote words, "Take time to play." Then on the, I'm just showing you what I've done in different steps. I've added some dark lines to it and colored the whole background. Then I've gone in and added some dots and some marks and added some embellishments to it. So then I've used different gel mediums for gluing them together. I've tried this one, I've tried the Mod Podge. They both work really nice. I've even used a glue stick and glued them together. It's just your preference what you have on hand. Just make sure that you get the glue all the way to the edge. Now this is your center one where there's nothing on it. Now I'm going to glue my top to it, and make sure you get it right nice on there. Just add some more glue to the top of a nice thin layer all the way to the edges. Now for the back of it. On artist trading coins, you always date and sign the back of it. And so I have got this downloadable page that you can punch out 12 of these on one piece of paper, print them out and punch them, and you can add these to the back of your coin. Make sure you get another nice layer all the way to the back. Okay, now you're going to just let that dry for a little bit. I've got several in different stages, and so I can then show you what I do with them. Now this one is one of my maps that I have on my website that I've downloaded, and I've got a die cut of this traveling girl, and so these are all dry and ready to go. So I like to just use a emery board and go around the edges nicely. It just kind of helps get the edges to adhere and not separate, being you've got 3 layers of cardstock. You can kind of rough up the top of it too if you're wanting to put some more color on it. This girl, I notice, is coming up a little bit, so I would just add another little bit of glue to make sure that that is glued down good and it's not going to pop up. Okay, so I'm going to let that one dry, so I'm going to take another one and we just go around the edges and burnish them together so it holds them nicely and firm, all 3 layers together. Okay, so now with the girl, I was thinking I have my whole bunch of pieces of, this is my favorite white pen to use on dark colors, a nice soft charcoal pencil that I would like to just kind of go around her and highlight her so she stands out more on the map, because she kind of blends in and I want her to be seen. A white charcoal pencil, if you've got it and you want to add some more highlights in on her where she's maybe a little dark, you'd like to add some more light color, you can always add on that you don't really like. If you get a baby wipe and you wipe it off, now I can see her a whole lot better. Her leg got a little big. Then I like to go around the edges with some Distress ink. I keep my little pads with a piece of Velcro on the back side of each of my pad. So then I always have the color that goes with that pad on that ink. And I just go around the edge. I like to use 2 colors, both front and back. This just gives them an aged look. And being the ephemera that I use in making my artist trading cards are from my auntie's travels back dating 1930 to the 1960s, as she traveled the world as a school teacher, and she always went during the summer months. And so most of my stuff is dated back for those time frames, and I just like having everything have that old world sort of look to it. Each one of them kind of has, you can see that has that aged look around the side of it. You've downloaded your backs, you've printed them off onto cardstock, you've glued your 3 pieces together and have made your trading coin, and now you're ready to trade. I hope you've enjoyed this quick and easy tutorial on how to make your own artist trading coins, and give me an email blast and let's trade. I would be glad to send you some of the ones I have made, and I just would hope you would enjoy them as much as I do. I also think that these would be great for a business card, and I have got on mine my logo, Travel Ephemera, Unfold the World, and my website on them. I think that those are just, something you're not going to see anywhere else. It's different, and it would be unique to have that nobody else would have. So that's always quite fun to do. I've also made them and used them as like flashcards, and have put words on the front of them and made them as flash so that I can use them with my grandkids to remember certain scriptures or remember certain meanings of different words, and it just makes it a handy little way of doing things that are unique and fun to keep the grandkids interested in different projects. If you think of another way that you would use these, let me know, because I am just having so much fun making these cute little pieces that I'm all for coming up with some other ideas. Hope to hear from you.